Hi, it's Kerry here. Today you're going to see my special collection of sea creatures. Sally Lightfoot Crab, Moray Eel, Piranha, Blue Spotted Stingray, Pufferfish, Sea Lion, Goldfish, Loggerhead Turtle, Blue Crab, Giant Pacific Octopus, Guitarfish Shark Ray, Clownfish, Weedy Sea Dragon, Seahorse, Jellyfish, Spotted Seal, and under that the Horseshoe Crab. Give a thumbs up if you like sea animals, and there's a fun ending today. The blue crab is named after its blue coloured claws. Females have a reddish tint on the tips of their pincers. They are excellent swimmers with specially adapted hind legs shaped like paddles. To defend themselves, they use their sharp front pincers. Large males can reach a size of 9 inches or 23 centimetres across the shell. They like to eat mussels, snails, fish, plants, dead animals, and smaller blue crabs. They are found in shallow tidal waters. Can you tell me, is the moray eel a fish or a reptile? The pufferfish is also known as the blowfish. When a predator is after them, they suck in a lot of water and air into their elastic stomachs and become several times their normal size, so they won't fit into the predator's mouth. Some species like this one have protective spines on their skin as well. There is enough toxin in one pufferfish to kill 30 adult humans, and there is no known antidote. They are a scaleless fish and usually have rough to spiky skin. They have 4 teeth that are fused together in a beak-like form. They are found in tropical and subtropical ocean waters, but some species live in brackish and even fresh water. Sea dragons are able to blend in with the seaweed and kelp where they live. They are closely related to seahorses and pipefish. Sea dragons have very long, thin snouts, slender trunks covered in bony rings, and thin tails. They propel and steer themselves with small transparent dorsal and pectoral fins, although they like to tumble and drift in the current like seaweed. These weedies can grow up to 18 inches or 46 centimetres long. They are found in the coastal waters of South and East Australia. Sea dragons eat tiny crustaceans such as mysids or sea lice. The moray eel lives in holes and crevices amongst the rocks and coral on the ocean floor, where it can also ambush prey. It is found in warm and temperate waters all around the world. Even though it looks snake-like, it is a fish, not a reptile. They have an elongated body, slightly flattened towards the tail. Moray eels also have large eyes and mouths which contain large teeth. They like to eat fish, squid, cuttlefish and crabs. Moray eels are found in both deep and shallow waters in tropical and subtropical regions. The piranha fish lives in the rivers of the South American jungles. It has a single row of razor-sharp teeth that are triangular in shape and are used to puncture and rip into prey. The piranhas live together in large shoals. Feeding frenzies will be triggered when there is blood in the water. When this occurs, the water seems to boil and churn. Piranhas are capable of stripping their prey of flesh in a matter of minutes, and when frenzied will bite one another in the process. They mainly eat fish, snails, insects, aquatic plants, mammals, and birds that happen to fall into the water. Piranhas are preyed upon by river dolphins, crocodiles, turtles, birds, and larger fish. Piranhas grow to an average length of 30 centimeters or 12 inches. Jellyfish use their tentacles to sting. Most are harmless to humans, but stings from the transparent box jellyfish can be very painful and sometimes kill. They are shaped like an umbrella and can be brightly coloured or translucent, while others are transparent. Jellyfish eat plankton, and some sea turtles eat jellyfish. Jellyfish live in the sea and are found in all oceans, although some live in fresh water. They are not fish. Seahorses are fish that have a horse-shaped head with a downward-pointing snout, which is used for sucking up food. They propel themselves by using small fins on their back and steer with pectoral fins either side of its head. They have a backbone but no ribs. Instead, they have rings that go all the way down into their tail. Seahorses have a unique tail that can grasp objects. They use this prehensile tail to grasp seagrasses and corals while they suck in plankton and small crustaceans through their snout. This prevents them from being washed away by the strong currents and waves. Seahorses have necks, which most fish don't, and an exoskeleton, not scales. Goldfish are descendants of carp and originated from China. They have teeth in their throat which are used to crush their food. Different parts of their intestines help break down food and absorb nutrients, as they have no stomach. Goldfish do not blink because they have no eyelids and have to sleep with their eyes open. Spotted seals are found in the North Pacific Ocean, ranging from Alaska to Japan in Arctic or subarctic waters. They have silver to light grey fur with dark spots. Pups are born with a white coat but molt to the adult colour after 3 or 4 months. Adults eat a variety of fish, including herring, Arctic cod and pollock. Juveniles will feed on krill and small crustaceans. The horseshoe crab is also known as the king crab. It is a hard-shelled invertebrate found on the seafloor in warmer, shallow coastal waters. The horseshoe crab has a hard outer shell, 5 pairs of legs, and a long, thin tail which it uses for changing direction when swimming. It is actually not a crab and is more closely related to spiders and scorpions. Horseshoe crabs only eat meat, including seaworms, small mollusks and crustaceans. The giant Pacific octopus grows bigger and lives longer than any other octopus species. The largest one found was 30 feet or 9.1 meters across and weighed more than 600 pounds or 272 kilograms. That's a whopper. The average size is about 16 feet or 5 meters and 110 pounds, which is 50 kilograms. Giant Pacific octopuses have huge bulbous heads and are generally reddish-brown in colour. They are able to change their skin colour and textures to blend in with plants, coral and rocks. They hunt at night. They like to eat shrimp, clams, lobsters, fish, and have been known to attack and eat sharks as well as birds, using their sharp, beak-like mouths to puncture and tear flesh. They are found in the temperate waters of the Pacific. The blue spotted stingray has beautiful iridescent blue spots on the top part of its body. The spots are warning signs to other sea creatures, warning that it is poisonous. Its yellowish-green colour helps camouflage it from above, and its pale underside helps camouflage it from below. It can grow up to 28 inches long, including the blue striped tail, which has 1 or 2 venomous spines. Its yellow eyes have an excellent field of vision. The holes above the eyes are spiracles for breathing. The snout is rounded and the mouth and gills are on the underside of the body. The mouth has 2 plates that can crush crab shells, prawns and mollusks. The clownfish is also known as the anemone fish and has been made popular by the movie Finding Nemo. Clownfish are found in warm waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, including the Red Sea and the Great Barrier Reef of Australia. It coexists with the sea anemone, which has poisonous tentacles. The clownfish keeps the anemone clean and is also protected from predators by the poisonous tentacles. The clownfish is protected from the lethal sting with a layer of mucus on its skin. The Guitarfish Shark Ray is also known as the mudskate and bowmouth guitarfish. They are found in the tropical coastal waters of the western Indo-Pacific Ocean. It feeds on the seafloor and eats fish, crustaceans and mollusks. The shark ray has a wide and thick body with a rounded snout and large shark-like dorsal and tail fins. Notice the wavy mouth line. It has bony ridges over its head and back. The skin is a bluish-grey colour with white spots. Sea lions are marine mammals that have external ear flaps, long 4 flippers and short thick hair. They can actually walk on all 4 flippers. They are very social animals and can communicate with each other. Sea lions can hold their breath for up to 20 minutes, swim up to 22 miles per hour and dive up to 1,000 feet deep. They are often found in extremely large colonies. For their protection, they will stay very close together on land and in the water. Sea lions really only have 2 predators, killer whales and sharks. The Loggerhead Turtle is named for its exceptionally large head that has heavy, strong jaws. The heart-shaped carapace or shell is bony without ridges and has large, non-overlapping, rough scutes or scales. The top is reddish-brown in colour and it has a yellowish-brown plastron or breastplate. front flippers are short and thick with 2 claws, while the rear flippers can have 2 or 3 claws. The loggerhead can grow to 1.1 metres or 3.5 feet long, weighing approximately 135 kilograms or 300 pounds. The loggerhead sea turtle is omnivorous, feeding mainly on bottom-dwelling invertebrates like mollusks, crustaceans, horseshoe crabs, clams, mussels and other marine animals. They like to live in coastal habitats and estuaries of all the world's oceans. Galapagos Sally Lightfoot Crab. The Sally Lightfoot Crab is also known as the red rock crab and inhabits the Galapagos Islands. It is also found along the western coast of South America, the entire coast of Central America and Mexico, and nearby islands. The Sally Lightfoot Crab is a typically shaped crab with 5 pairs of legs, the front 2 bearing small, blocky, symmetrical pincers. The other legs are broad and flat. The crab's round flat carapace or shell is just over 8 to 12 centimetres in length, which is 3 to 5 inches. They are rather flat and low to the ground. Young Sally Lightfoot crabs are born black or dark brown and camouflage well on the black lava coasts of the Galapagos volcanic islands. You can see I'm just comparing those two there. Adults have brighter colours. They feed on algae, plant matter and dead animals. It is a quick moving and agile crab and hard to catch, but not considered very edible by humans. It is used as bait by fishermen. There's a fun ending coming up, plus a fight between the red Sally Lightfoot and the blue crab. Really helps me if you can subscribe and share my videos on any of the social media sites that you like to visit. See you again soon.